This film looks at knife crimes and the feelings of young people in South Wales. Recently, the media has shown a rising number of reports of fatal stabbings and knife carrying both against and by young people.
I think young people have carried knives for generations. You know, Boy Scouts had knives. I used to have pen knives when I was a kid. I think it's the context of why they carry it.
The media coverage of knife crime, I think it's kind of glorifying it a bit more. I think a lot of young people are seeing young people on TV with knives and pulling out machetes and meat cleavers. So I think it's like a new trend then for young people, so it's a must-have accessory.
TV, like everyone wants to follow people. They think they're big by doing it, and it's just gonna get worse.
Protection, innit? Because if they got people after them or whatever, then they're gonna
see a big group feel intimidated.
It's more the area they grow up, I think.
It's protection.
What have you got to protect?
That's all. That's it. People just carry them because everyone else do. Yeah. They want to look good.
Most young people, if asked, will say they carry a knife because they want to protect themselves from somebody else carrying a knife. We've seen the progression from fighting with fists to fighting with baseball bats, and now we're seeing the escalation into knife crime. As soon as the knives are drawn, then I think it's very difficult to go back for them.
We visited the City of London and the Metropolitan Police, who've been dealing with this problem for some time.
We're here at New Scotland Yard in London, the home of the Metropolitan Police, and we're in the Crime Museum. It's this museum that teaches police officers how to look for knives, what type of knives are used on the streets, what type of knives are carried by people, and how they're disguised. I've stopped and searched a number of people over the years, and this is a typical knife that I've recovered off somebody. I mean, quite innocently looking at it, just looks like two pieces of metal, but actually when you open it up, it's a really, really serious knife.
There is no lawful use for that knife. Anyone that's carrying that is either going out looking for trouble or will be result of trouble because the police will arrest them and take them away. There is no reason for any person carrying a knife like that.
Going out day in, day out, bunking off school, going out like making money, smoking weeds, banging around with all the boys and just trying to become a man when I was really still a boy. I went back to a party at a friend's and there was quite a few other people I didn't know there, and I was the butt end of someone's jokes constantly all night, and then an argument erupted and I stabbed him with a small kitchen knife in the back of the leg. He set straight back on me, so I thought that I hadn't got the desired effect across. So I left and I was going home, and then something just switched and I thought I got to sort it. There was like a Stella Artois bottle on the floor and I just smashed the bottle. So I had the shard in my hand and ran in the shop and stabbed him on the face. I did have a choice there. It wasn't as if I had to do it. I'd already left when I went and found the bottle. It was halfway home. I could have walked straight home and like saved face and just went home, and then like who cares what other people say about me, that I let someone do this, let them do that, because they're not the ones that were spending the time in the prison with me, are they? The only people that came and visited me was my family, and all the people that I thought I respected and wanted to respect me crapped all over me, and the people that I crapped on, my family, were the only people that stood by me. And it's a lonely old thing. I think everyone got feelings, and people should just start realising that, and just, instead of wanting to do things to impress other people, just do what you want to do and be your own person. Because I messed my life up by showing off in front of people because of what I thought they'd want to see. You can't go round wanting to get one up and hurt people and do stuff, because what do you actually get out of it?
I do know lots of young people, would either carry weapons because they feel that, they need to protect themselves. But I think they need to be made aware that by carrying a weapon, you not only place yourself at risk, but you place yourself at risk of injuries, but also of incurring injuries, causing injuries. And that itself, again, has an effect on you. It's not just the physical effects, but also the psychological effects and impact on your lives, your friends and your family, the ones that have to, pick up the pieces afterwards. that we're thinking about, that we're concerned about. It's not cool to carry a knife.